So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2021 Mazda 3 sedan, and I want to take a moment to showcase the interior of this thing. So like normal, I'm going to start from left to right. So you've got your normal window switches, you've got your door locks, door latch, you've got your rear mirror adjust over here. Over to the right, you've got the seating settings if you want to set some presets. You've got a trunk release, you've got the sensor off button, you've got a view button, which is a parking, or basically a parking camera button where you push that. And the cameras appear, you push again, and it changes between the different options. And then finally away, takes it away. You got your parking sensors off and traction control off as well. Moving up to the gauge cluster. On the left of the gauge cluster, you got the trip button. And over on the right here is where you can change the normal dim settings for the gauges. So the pretty nice gauges. You've got your tach over on the left. You've got your temp and fuel gauge over on the right. And the center is basically, it pretends to be just inside this circle, but basically between my two fingers, it's a digital screen. So the inside is a digital circle pretending, and as on the left, it's miles per gallon. And on the right, it shows you your how much fuel you have left. Down low, you see the mileage of the car, as well as the temperature outside. In the center, low, you'll see what gear you're in, as well as if you're in sport mode or not. This vehicle only features a sport mode or just the normal mode. In the center, you can also switch between different screen options. So it shows you some driving information, switches up the screen a little bit and makes it a digital number, and back to normal. Moving back to the steering wheel, how I was changing that is this info button right here. On the steering wheel, you've got your volume controls, the tuner button right here, basically by flicking up or down. Your phone buttons right here. Over on the right, you've got your cruise control settings, lane assist, things of that nature. Let me give you a view of the steering wheel. You've got your start-stop button over to the right. And then you've got your nice navigation display. So it's pretty simple. You basically have 5 different menu options to go between. You got information, entertainment, communication, navigation, and settings. So let's go in information. Information, you got your fuel efficiency monitor. Clicking that, you see that. You got Sirius XM Travel Link, which shows you traffic information, weather, fuel, things of that nature. You got vehicle status monitor. It tells you basically your next service. You can get maintenance details, distance to oil change. And then you can also access the owner's manual. Entertainment is just what you're listening to. Communication is the phone, but I do not have a phone connected at the moment. Navigation. As you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Basically the map screen. And then settings, which allows you to switch pretty much everything on and off you would like. So in vehicle displays, the active driving display, basically the heads-up display, center display, which is this display, and the instrument cluster display. So for active, the heads-up display, you can change the height, brightness, the tilt of it. In case you're tall like I am, you want a different angle. Active driving display content enables the display content to be shown. Navigation guidance allows you to, whatever you've set in the nav screen, to display in the center so you don't have to look away. Lane guidance and traffic sign recognition. For traffic sign recognition, it's on right now. Since I've been driving it, it pretty much knows when you're approaching a stop sign, so it puts a little stop sign indicator on there all the time. Center display, change all these settings. And finally in the center, Just lets you change between fuel efficiency, range display, sound settings, safety settings, between all these different options. Vehicle settings for things like door locks, lighting, rain sensing wipers. Your connectivity settings for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Finally, the system settings for normal things like the clock. If you want the distance to be in miles per hour, kilometers, and you can get software update and system information. It's real simple. There's only 5 options, but they are straight and to the point, and they're useful. Below that, you got your normal HVAC system. So you got a nice little digital display that showcases when you change, the temperature. But there's actual buttons to control it. So for the fan, you got your AC button, and you can turn everything off right here. You've got a heated steering wheel, heated seats for both the driver and the passenger, and the hazard button is in the middle. Tucked a little bit down below that, you've got a little USB port. You've got a nice big cubby hole, kind of fits a normal size cell phone, 2 cup holders. Moving back from that, you've got your gear lever to change between park, reverse, neutral, and drive. And when you're in drive, you can hit it over and be in a manual mode. To the left of that, you've got a little sport button switch. So down turns it off, and just up turns it on. So that's where I showed you earlier on the top. So it's off and it's on. Behind that, you've got the parking brake switch. So pull up, turns it on. With your foot on the brake, push it down, turns it off. You got the auto hold button, which is a really useful feature in a lot of traffic. If you want to relax your foot, you put your foot on the brake, push that, and the foot or the car will keep you safe and stopped while you can stretch your leg. To the right of that, you've pretty much got the whole infotainment control, so you can quickly select between navigation, your music, and the home, and this is the back button, and this is a knob to turn everything. Over to the right of that, you've got your volume control, as well as the tuner button. You can just hit it left and right, and you push down, you can turn it off. And this is a nice little favorites button, which you can pick certain favorites, songs or stations that you would like. So you just push it and it pops you up, telling I don't want to turn this off for the next driver. This is a press learner vehicle, obviously, so I'm just going to leave this screen. But these are just, some favorites. Behind the favorites button, you've got a nice sliding armrest, and it pops up to reveal a cubby hole, which has a little divider which you can hide all the way in the back or divide between 2 sections. You've got your USB port hidden right here, and a normal smoker's port, as I call, hidden away right there. On the passenger side, you've got your vents hidden up top, and you've got a glove box right here. Give you a look at the passenger side door. So this features a Bose speaker system throughout the vehicle. Give you a look at the interior seats. This vehicle features a sunroof. It's currently raining. Up top, you got a little sunglass holder, as well as the controls for the lighting, sunroof. But that is pretty much the interior of the 2021 Mazda 3 sedan. Thanks for watching.